Assalamu alaikum. In this video we are going to add a third sound. So for example, if we collide with these barriers, we should add a sound on this collision. So how we can do that? So before that I will just go to multiplayer camera and let's make it main camera, because we don't have any other camera in our scene. So we'll just make it main camera, and now we will just add third sound to these fences actually. So here you can see that we have box colliders on these fences, which is quite good, and we can tag these wall clones. Here you can see that we have these wall clones, and all around container, inside the container we have lot of these clones. So we will just create a tag here, and I will name this tag to barrier. You can name it whatever you want, and then we will select the container, and inside the container you can see we have this container and one-sided wall, I think, and we should have the another container wall left. Yeah, this is wall left, and this is red right. What is this thing? So I don't know. And container, and yes, actually these are the sub elements. Okay, we have to do with this wall right and wall left. So let's select both of these main tags, and we will just barrier. I will also select the container, name it barrier, and then I will just select every object inside this wall, and let's name tag it barrier. And for this left wall we will just select everything, and we will name it barrier. So now we will just we should have a collider on the car. Already I have created a box collider on the car, so we can actually add the third sound to the main car collider as well. But we can actually add some sub colliders as well. So if we go to colliders of the car, let's press F to focus on this. You can see these are the colliders of the car, and we can actually add some script to these colliders as well. You can see we have collider body, collider bottom, collider front is as well. So let's create a collider here. So let's create a 3D. We can add actually empty, but I will just go to cube. We'll just select the cube. Let's add it in the front, and let's make it bigger, scale it accordingly, and we want it to be in the front like this. And when we collide with that wall, we should listen the sound. So I will just rename it to barrier collider, and then we can just hide this mesh render. We will just make it a trigger, because we are adding script on trigger, and also on this we should have a sound on this object. So let's add a audio source, and for this audio source we will add a audio clip. I just bring this audio clip from website, which is the freesound.com website. You can go to that website and you can get any type of audio free of cost. And here I will just select this barrier collider, and in audio source I will add some audio. So this one is good, I think, and then inside the audios we'll just uncheck this play on awake, we will just make this priority high. Okay, you can see this priority is lower this side, and okay, let's make it 40 maybe. Volume will be fine. Stereo pan and stereo blend, we can just make it 3D, and that's great. On this barrier collider, we will add that script, which is progress tracker, which I will show you now. So let's add this script on the barrier. Okay, so now we will just move to our script, and this is a new script which we have created with the name of progress tracker, and in this we have added two variables, audio source player and one bool variable, which is playing false. So initially we are getting with the from the object attached with this script. So here on trigger enter function, we are saying that if the compare tag is barrier, other tag if that is barrier, then if is playing is false, then we are making is playing true, and player.play will be active. Okay, so we are playing the sound, and I also making this variable true. So on trigger exit, we are making this the if statement, where we are saying that if is playing is true, then is playing should be false, and we will not add any play code for this thing because we don't need it, and this will act properly, hopefully. So let's move back to our game, and everything is done. Let's play the game, and let's see what will happen. Hopefully we will listen the third sound, the barrier sound. So let's strike with barrier. Yes, you can see, I think I listen the barrier sound or not. Yeah, actually I think the sound is playing, but very small audio is there. We can increase the audio with audio mixer, but before that I will just try to debug, because I want to check that whether it's playing or not. Is playing. So save it, and copy, and save it, and let's try it again. I think it should play, but let's test it out down inside console. We'll fix these errors, don't be worried about that. And if we strike with the third, yes, you can see that yes, audio is playing actually, but the audio, listen the sound, yes, it's playing actually. Yes, but the sound is very low because the car sound is very high. So for that purpose, we can actually create an audio mixer, and we can make this audio voice a little bit, we will increase it. So let's see how we will do that. Okay, so here we can actually create an audio mixer. So let's go to this section, and we'll just search for audio mixer, where it is. So yeah, this one, and now we will name it. So for example, third sound. And now if you will click on this, you can see that this is the master and this is the snapshot. And what we will do, we will just go to barrier collider. In audio source, we will just drag all this master in output. okay. And then we will just go to this Windows, and we'll just search for audio listener, sorry, audio mixer. And here now you can see we have this third sound. Select this, and we have this point of third sound. If you want to make it lower, you can make it like this, or we want to make it a little bit up. Okay, so here you can see we have volume of 16.74 dB. That is real high. So now we'll just save it, and let's play it again, and now we'll test it out. Hopefully it should work now, and let's see. And actually we didn't collide from the front collider, that's why we didn't listen the audio. So if we collide it, yeah, you can see it's too high. So noise is too high now, and you can listen a third sound now. That's great. Definitely we can make this collider a little bit bigger, because if we strike from this side, then also it should make a noise as well. So let's add this area, and let's make it a little bit bigger, so that if our car strikes from any point, it should play the sound. So let's test it out again one more time, and then that's it. So now if we strike here, yes, you can see that's now working. Okay, so that's great. In next video we'll move further. Goodbye. Moving further, we will little bit optimize our script. So what I have did is that inside the car controller, you can see that where we are making this compare tag road on the road, and then actually this is running with every frame. Okay, so this check for wheel spin function is actually available in update function, and it's updating with every frame. So what we will do is that we will just add this if statement. If save script dot on the train equal to true, then only we will compare the tag. We will check that if the tag is comparing road, then we will make it like this. And if we save script is dot on the road equal to true, then only we will call this function. So you have to add this line of code before adding this line of code. Okay, and also if we move to slip value, wheel slip value function, here you can see in update function we are also updating everything with every frame. So what we are doing here is that I have just added a bool variable on the top with the name of changed, and here we are saying that if changed equal to false, then only we will run all of this function, and we are also making changed equal to true on the top. And then for this function we are making that if changed equal to true, then only we will run this function, and we are also making changed equal to false. And that's it for this video. In next video we'll move further with our game project.